he had 13 fights alone. He was 11-1-1 with 8 knockouts.
And it got him into the rankings. Tuur now ranked number 10 by the WBA in the junior middleweight division, looking for a title shot, looking to keep the momentum going, and showing you the old-fashioned way to get up there is to keep busy.
All right, he'll be going against Manuel Batista. Batista has not fought in the last 20 months, so it should be interesting to see what he can do against Regilio Tuur. We now pause for a regional. Parked out cameras in the Meadowlands Convention Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. Our first appearance in the New York metropolitan area, and we are set for 2 hours of boxing action. The fighters on their way into the ring, and first in, Regilio Tuur and his opponent Manuel Batista just stepping into the ring as well. 10 rounds in the junior lightweight division. There is Regilio Tuur. He has won 11 in a row, 9 by knockout. His last fight on February 12th in Rotterdam. Second round TKO over Steve Whetstone. He was born in Suriname, Dutch Guyana. He has lived in Holland. He has lived in Germany. Regilio Tuur, a very impressive amateur background. Bronze medal winner in the 1988 Seoul Olympics. Manuel Batista out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. 28 years of age. He is 27-7 with 18 knockouts. Has not fought in 20 months and 8 days. His last fight, July 17th of 1989. Here are the rules as governed by the New Jersey Athletic Control Board. Commissioner Larry Hazard. 10-point must system in effect. Doctor or referee have the authority to stop the fight. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any of the rounds. 3 knockdown rule in effect. Standing 8 count is in effect. If the mouthpiece is knocked out and there is a lull in the action, the referee will put the mouthpiece back in. If there's an unintentional accident, cut, or butt, and less than half of the rounds have taken place, it is a draw. If it's half or more of those rounds, they will go to the majority score of the judges' cards. Here are tonight's judges. Al DeVito from West Orange, New Jersey. He is the senior judge of this crew. Eugene Grant, 7 years from Plainfield. And 3 years of experience for Deborah Barnes out of Union, New Jersey. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, and it is brought to you by Schlitz Malt Liquor. These are the key numbers for tonight's first bout of the evening between Regilio Tuur and Manuel Batista. Tuur at 2 inches taller. You get a look at Tuur and Batista's weight, only a half-pound difference there. Tuur with the reach advantage by 3 inches, and Tuur at 23, Batista at 28. Those are the key numbers. Now for the introductions, here is our ring announcer, James Murata.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sports Screen presents the Pro Boxing Tour on Sport Channel America, live from the Meadowlands Convention Center in Secaucus, New Jersey. This bout is approved by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board, the Honorable Gerald Gormley, Chairman, Richard Harrison and Gary Shaw, members of the board, Larry Hazard, Senior Commissioner. Chief physician in attendance at ringside is Dr. Earl Shaw. He's assisted by Dr. Eric Wormser and Dr. Tomas Ortiz. Your judges, Deborah Barnes, Al DeVito, and Eugene Grant. Counting for the knockdowns, alternate referee Joe Cortez. The timekeeper at the bell is Roosevelt Gilbert. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the bout, referee Randy Newman. This next contest, 10 rounds. Junior lightweights. Introducing first in the red corner. He hails from Whitestone, New York. He is wearing white trunks trimmed in red. A professional record of 19 wins. Only 1 loss, 1 draw, 15 big knockouts, weighing in at 130 1/2 pounds. Please welcome Regilio Tuur. And his opponent in the blue corner, all the way from the great city of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. A professional record of 27 wins, 18 big knockouts, 7 defeats. He weighs in at an even 131 pounds. He is garbed in purple trunks. Here is Manuel Batista. 10 rounds of boxing. Randy Newman, your referee.
The rules have been gone over. I want you to remember 2 things. Number 1, defend yourselves at all times. Number 2, obey my commands. I'll shake hands and come out of the bell.
Don't leave your set quickly here. This one could end in a hurry. Regilio Tuur, 15 of his 19 wins have been knockouts. That's 79%. He has 5 first-round knockouts and 3 consecutive knockout wins. 6 of his first 7 fights were knockout wins. And when you talk about knockouts on the Batista side, 18 of his 27 wins are knockouts, but his last knockout came on July 30th of 1987. This is only the second time Batista has fought in the United States. He is 0-1, losing in California back in 1988 to Felipe Orozco.
And it will be interesting to see what kind of an early pace will be set by Tuur. His opponent has been off for so long.
Tuur has many talents. I mentioned he knocked off Kelsey Banks in the 1988 Seoul Olympics and won a bronze in those games.
And yet he has not been brought along with as much fanfare as some of the members of that team. He's come along quietly and just continued to rack up wins.
And Tuur goes to the canvas as he tries to hold on to Batista. That is not a knockdown. Referee Randy Newman telling Batista not to push the head of Tuur down. These fighters are junior lightweights. This is round 1. It is scheduled for 10. Dave, can a fighter like Batista come off a long layoff as he gets tagged with a left hand and do some damage?
I think in the lighter weight classes they are a little bit more capable because they're not carrying an excess of weight. That's if they're on top of their games.
Oh, and Batista is hurt already. Might have been a left hand. He is in trouble, and down goes Batista.
He walked into some shots.
He's not going to make it. That is it. With 2:07 to go in round number 1, Regilio Tuur gets his 6th first-round knockout of his career and his 4th straight knockout victory.
He hit him with some shots. Batista not focused very much today. He was not at the weigh-in, came in late, never really got into the fight. It's an advantage when you're against an opponent who hasn't been in for so long if you can press the pace early. This was very sudden.
Regilio Tuur now 21-1 with 16 knockouts. And this outstanding prospect now fighting out of Whitestone does it inside.
And Tuur gets on the inside again.
The right hand.
It was a right hand to the temple area that shook off the equilibrium here of Tuur. And then the good uppercut there, the right hand coming across him. He's not letting Batista off the hook here. The right hand to the temple established the tone here as he's coming on the inside. Right there behind the ear, the balance is totally gone here for Batista. Time's over. Well, he's in a bit of no man's land, and the uppercut didn't help.
A shot to the temple will do that to you.
And it's good to see from Tuur's standpoint that he jumped right on the opportunity and did not let Batista get away.
We have seen that before where fighters have let fighters stay in a fight that they should be dominating.
2 very vulnerable areas change a fight immediately. One, the temple, the other, the solar plexus.
So Regilio Tuur gets some words of encouragement from Mike Tyson. There is Manuel Batista. He's being attended to by his corner. And Regilio Tuur comes up with an impressive win. He has now won 12 in a row with 10 knockouts. Here with the official time of the stoppage, our ring announcer, James Murata.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the time. 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the first round. The winner by knockout for his 16th knockout, Regilio Tuur. Regilio Tuur, ladies and gentlemen.
So Regilio Tuur does it again. His 6th first-round knockout as he puts away Manuel Batista in round number 1. More boxing action after this timeout. Well, Regilio Tuur has disposed of Manuel Batista in 1 round, so we will look at a couple of